Oh, mimzox got 2-1 against clicks. So hopefully a good even teams, as we just witnessed a 2-1 here. But wow, yeah, it seems that you really can't get away from the tower control plus Kraken combination. Such a Kraken moment, huh?
Kinda was a cracker moment.
That
To be fair, that's what the special is designed to do. And
Yeah.
like, to be fair, it is very easy to push it off. Like, it's not difficult.
You just need to shoot it, and yeah, shoot it.
You have
Just
to
make
shoot
sure
it
that it's,
you have to
know.
shoot it face first. If you shoot it head on,
Oh.
it is definitely doable. But you kind of have to do it. But to be
I
fair,
think it's best that you
Porky-
shoot it from the side, no? Because it's
think
hard
if
to
you-
control the side. It's easier to control the front, or from
Yeah,
the
but you
Kraken
get
side.
but you get knocked backwards, and that's sort of in your knockback. I think from the back is bigger than to the side.
Ah,
So I think it's best to just push it, because all you really have to do is push it off, and then it's kind of
yeah.
off. And you
It's
can just,
it's a little bit harder to get back on, and you can just push it when it's creeping on the ledge.
basically,
But, I guess we'll be going into our first game soonish with Splat Zones on Hagglefish Market.
Ooh, going from Mekomar straight to Hagglefish, I like that. I really do, because
Yeah?
this is one of the best maps in Splatoon 3 IMO, and it's
got
definitely
no
the best, definitely the best new map in Splatoon. Even if whatever side you take, it doesn't matter because you're just getting splatted by the E-leader who's lurking anyway. That's beside the point. We don't talk about it.
Clearly, you've forgotten the newest map. What's its name again? Yeah, same.
Umai Ruins.
Umaru Ruins, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's
Keep forgetting.
honestly, well, that's my favorite map. Yours is probably Hagglefish, right? Or
I mean, from the new maps, I think it's Hagglefish. But that's because it's like because I like Mako Mars, so it kind of reminds me of Mako Mars, so that.
yeah, I guess it
That
does.
does
It's
help.
got the same kind of art style, I guess, or vibe to it.
I
But
see my favorite weapon already being used.
oh wow, yes, the L3 Dolphin edition.
I love it so much.
Perfect for emulation of all Nintendo games. But
I'm forgetting
he's-
Dolphin is an emulator.
yeah, he's gonna get the first zone though. I think it's Mimox, right? Or
Zox.
mimzox.
Actually, probably gonna be Squidding Good here, as they are doing
Never
a
mind.
very
Comes
strong
first.
push in. Fury going in, getting split up by 3 people, 2 players out for both sides. Looks like it will be Kara against Gecko. Gecko and Kara are trading with each other. Interesting, but that does mean Squidding Good is the one holding onto the zone, because it's now just Porky against Glash, and as part of the L3D, it's not gonna do all too much against the 96 Deco with a splash wall. We're waiting for the teammates here to push in Manic. It looks like Gecko trying to go for a flank, but fails, unfortunately. They got one star, I think, but the flank. Oh no, still flanking. It's still flanking Gecko, but like I said, Manic, I was wanted to say they already passed the halfway point, Squidding Good.
Yeah. Wow, it's quite a nice post to be there. I can't believe they're not being able to get out of the zone, and here comes Gecko to ruin their day even more by spawn camping with the Spider-Man Zipcaster, if you want to be literal. But wow, that was a quite the big knockout from Squidding Good.
Yeah, coming out of the last game where we just had these teams fighting almost to the 5-minute mark every single game, to now just getting a quick 100-0 is actually quite surprising to see, but Squidding Good is definitely on a victory roll here, and they are motivated to win this tournament because they got one of their biggest rifles already out. And every other very big rifle will be out on the other side, so all they really have to do is just win this set and then win the next set, and they are victorious, so...
Maybe they're just testing the waters, you know, the Mizmox. Maybe. I don't know. You know, they're testing a bit by giving them one.
Maybe, but I wouldn't test the water in a single eliminations tournament.
They're quite ballsy, eh?
It is very ballsy if you do that, but it's best of 5, so they definitely have some room for error. Like, they can lose, they can give up one game and it should be fine.
But
They can still make
them anymore.
They can still make a big comment out of this, but they in their side of record actually they won 5. They won 2-1 against Clicks, and Clicks was also in Triton Cup being stupid strong. So I'm actually very impressed that mimzox beat Clicks. Now they're fighting is pretty good, and I think that's maybe just a little step higher than That clicks.
Nice. Well, I guess they'll have to advance their strategy a bit more, as we're probably almost jumping into Rainmaker Scorch Gorge. Honestly, not too bad of a Rainmaker map, but pretty bad at anything else, right? Yeah, I don't have any good memories of it anywhere else.
I mean, depending on who you ask, I think Scorch Gorge is alright. It's not amazing per se.
Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's just good enough
It's
for
just,
Rainmaker at least.
It's sort of Kelp Dome, but a little bit better, with less, with sort of the same kind of. It's just like sort of a Kelp Dome, but you can actually go over the walls instead of the walls being there just to be stupid annoying and ruining every chance of you going in. So hey, I'm gonna give it a B. It's a solid B. It's a solid.
Yeah, I feel a B. Yeah. B's good,
Rainmaker
B's good.
is can be very. Rainmaker can be super fun though, and it is a good counter pick from. I keep forgetting the name. A good counter pick from mimzox. So.
mimzox, yeah.
Who knows? We saw Splatstone's Brinewater Springs coming out from Big Panic Yell, and they won on it. So. I am open to everything.
I guess they specialize in Rainmaker. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll see a big win, eh? Otherwise it won't be looking too good for mimzox. Opening up, it seems that we don't really see too much of a difference except for that Zeko. What's the Zeko Firefin?
The Firefin Chargers. The Firefin Chargers.
Firefin.
Squiffer.
Right, Zeko Firefin. Yeah, in the Squiffer. But here comes the pop. Didn't exactly see who's popped it, but I think it was mimzox. And it's just a bit of a turf war at this point, I guess. Here comes the crab to even things out. Oh, and getting a splat. And securing a bit of the passageway for the Rainmaker. The Kraken going in ham, protecting the Rainmaker as best they can, but unfortunately the tries. Ink Strike gets them good. And, well, that's a very nice number. Hopefully they don't change it, right?
That's a very nice number indeed. I quite like it. Porky actually going in and getting a nice little splat, cheeky one behind the Rainmaker. Gecko going in, trying to push the Rainmaker a little bit further. Gets one splat. Looked at the second against Erasmo. Miku doesn't get the second one, unfortunately, because Kara helped him. Preparing a reflect by Fury, though, but the Rainmaker resets to the center of the map. But the push is still on as Squidding Good just popped the Rainmaker and are preparing themselves for another push. Hammer coming out from glass, trying to hit someone in the middle, doesn't hit anyone, like a big range insta-kill burst bomb that Hammer hit all it really is good for. Gets a spot on Fury though, looking to get even more, going in, but getting a Gecko getting a double splat there onto mimzox, but they're also the only one alive, ironically. They have to now fight someone on the little railing because the Rainmaker is being picked up by Erasmo. I don't think that... Is it Erasmo? Oh, Ilias. It's Iliasmo, I'm sorry. Ilias picking up the Rainmaker, but I don't think that was the best call for them, as they're kind of stuck with it now, and there's nothing really they can do to push, because there's no opening being created whatsoever. And I think that Trizuka coming out is probably going to end this Rainmaker.
No, the arc shot didn't hit. But it's good enough for the firepower, just to clear up the area, maybe. But unfortunately it's going to be overrun by that splash shot. Maybe? Oh no, a trade. Okay, not bad, but definitely not in the best position that you want that Rainmaker to be in for mimzox. The Carbon just cleaning up and maybe getting an assassination if it can. But it seems no one's going to approach, so it has to go in. And, well, it kind of didn't do too well there, but they're just going to clean up and maybe take care of this Kraken, or get taken care of it, but taken care of by it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice trade there. There's going to be a lot of them, huh?
Yeah, this tournament so far has been dominated by trades left and right, but Squidding Good is still the team that's a little bit more dominating into the training field. Though Mims are definitely doing a lot better than they were mlast game. To one player down from mimzox as a special medic, and it's a very huge defensive weapon. They now have to go further. Squidding Good, Origin looking to push a Rainmaker onto the pedestal, but unfortunately the Tri Strike is going to delay it a little bit, but I don't know for how long, as their teammates Porky and Fury are gonna help them pushing in. The bomb, very cheeky splat bomb, almost getting a Orochi. Luckily they were they saw it quickly enough to dodge it, but still very good push from Squidding Good. Finally keeping the checkpoint. They're kind of just gonna leave it there, falling back, knowing that they cannot beat forward really. three
Goodbye, nice
members.
number.
A very, very decent push here. Really good, but it's still definitely winnable. Borky going in though with a Cracker, trying to pick it up. Missed the Rainmaker, unfortunately. That's something like that again. Made a bad to hopefully push the Rainmaker a little bit further. Gets a very cheeky splash wall in there against Gara. Gonna wait. Gara decides that Borky just doesn't exist anymore, and now they're letting them just sit there and flank.
Yeah, I don't think
That could be
it was a good
dangerous.
idea to take up the Rainmaker in that situation. You got chased by 2 people. So that would be an awful situation there. But doing well for getting a nice splash from behind the lines. The Kraken going in, just well at the left of it, trying to do any sort of area control. But the opposing Kraken comes in and gets 1 kill. Very nice, very nice. And their pedestal is also taken down.
Taking the
Wow.
lead as well.
There's the lead as well. Might as well, since they were there anyways, right?
Yeah, I mean, getting a lead here is actually pretty big because they only have 30-ish seconds, a little bit over 30 seconds to get the Rainmaker all the way to 52. It's not all too far, but they have to go across the map. Kara being splattered by Porky, and now Orichi going in with a full wipeout. That's going to end very soon. Crazy gameplay. Look at the push inside the Kraken.
The Kraken chariot.
Insane. Can I get a replay of this? Can I please get a replay of this?
Kraken chariot.
That is insane. Wow. I mean, I know the strategy was a thing, but that was coordinated way better than it was allowed to. mimzox got the lead, and really, literally, really what happened is Squidding Good said, no, and just did that. Wipe out once, wipe out twice, and just did that. That is stupid. Please show me this replay.
That was
please,
poorly
please.
timed indeed.
I need to see this again. This is crazy. This is absolutely
full
crazy.
power. Power scaling. Where's the power scaling?
Squidding Good really being Squidding Good. I cannot try to make a pun there.
But hey, you're just calling it how you see it, eh?
Definitely.
They're pretty Squidding Good.
Replay will be coming out here any second. I just want to see this again. Oh, here we go. So yeah, look at that. The lead just swapped here. mimzox got the lead, and now now it is Squidding Good pushing in. And look at Porky getting a spot on Kara, and the Rainmaker gets a spot on Clash, and now I don't see you stream. Oh, there we go. I see you stream. I see you stream. Oh, we're back. Yeah, okay. Twitch is back, but now you have to start up Discord again, so I can actually see.
Yes.
There's no Majora. What are you doing?
Yes,
Anyway,
like,
okay. I don't think, unfortunately, we had this full replay. But what we saw, that was just a stupid, absolutely crazy. Anyway, counter pick is Brinewater Springs on Splash Zones. We saw it last set, and now we're going to see it here as well. It's just I guess a kind of a standard counter pick. You see it quite. I'd say at least I see it quite often. Is it like a curse, or just people always pick it up whenever I'm on the mic?
Yeah, I mean, hey, we might want to call it the. Never mind. I don't know what else to call it, but
Headwater Springs.
I was going for that, but like, come on, it didn't fit. It didn't fit.
It doesn't fit.
You could just put hat anywhere, and it's like I don't know.
Brinewater hat.
Yeah, Springs. Yeah,
Brinewater
Springs hat, water. Yeah, it's. I don't know where I was going with that, but I guess it's a match point for this time, for this round. I guess. Hopefully, we see maybe a comeback and extend the round a bit more. But well, with how we saw last round ending or last match ending, it might not be the way we expected to. The weapons seem to be very similar, except switching from the Squiffer to the Firefin. And first cap of the day, the match, mimzox going off, popping off with the crab as well.
You're really going to pronounce mimzox different name every time, right?
Mimzox, yes.
mimzox capping first. I mean, yeah, they did cap first, push it to 80, but now it's Squidding Good's turn to play, and they're pushing it also to 80. I think they're gonna go for a little bit further. Ilias now getting sputted by Gecko. Now Gecko going in, gets sputted against Kara. Now looking at IPS as well, trying to get IPS there, but unfortunately getting sputted, missing their charged shot, unfortunately, getting splatted by Glash, who also got splatted somewhere in the middle. I don't know by who, but just a very decent push here from Squidding Good, who are still pushing and just past halfway point.
Squidding Good is not squidding around. They're pulling out all the stops and just keeping their zone to their control. As I say that, I almost cursed them. Oh my god, it keeps happening. But yeah, they're just bullying them in that map. Oh no, not again. Rip the OBS, maybe? Or, oh well, I see it on stream, but
it's still working. It's still working for me. Poor mimzox though, because they're doing the tri-strikes on the zone. Can they? Yes, they can. They have to cap it, but there are only 2 players alive with a couple ticks left. I don't think it's gonna happen. Crabtank trying to capture this, but everyone was going good. Just decided to stop. Start going on paint mode, and I think that is going to be the game. A very unfortunate 3-0 coming from our lesson in round 3. Semifinals definitely was not as hype, but Squidding Good did a fantastic job against mimzox, showing how dominant they are, why they are seed number 1, and why they've been around for so long. Because I remember in Splatoon 2 they were everywhere. In Splatoon 3 they made a big comeback, and they're still going strong.
How far back, huh?
They very much came back and did a good job. They are now in the winners finals, waiting for their opponent. Will it be Graveyard Shift, seed number 2, or will it be Papaya, seed number 3? Both of the teams, of course, very, very strong. I am super excited how it's gonna go. But I think we are going to take a small little break. So get some snacks, get some popcorn, get some drinks, because we'll be waiting for this last set. We'll be right back.
See you in a bit.
Splatoon Stronghold, a stronghold for competitive Splatoon, providing resources to long-timers and newcomers alike. If you're new to the competitive scene or still figuring out how to join, we have a Getting Started guide and plenty of other resources to help you in your journey. If you are a seasoned veteran, we still have plenty to offer. You can find and join tournaments as well as participate in our Captain Forum and find free agents and teams. Our mission is to make competitive Splatoon easily accessible to everyone. So what are you waiting for? Join the Splatoon Stronghold today!